think it's pretty safe to say that one of the big things that a lot of people out there are looking forward to seeing in Episode 9, including myself, has all to do with a big lightsaber duel between both Kylo Ren and Rey by J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, we do know that that is indeed coming into fruition in Episode 9, the biggest lightsaber duel in the Star Wars sequel trilogy by JJ and Chris. Now, it has been said before in the past that their aim is in order to make this a whole lot better than that of the Anakin vs. Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber duel. Now, honestly, I'm not quite sure if they're going to be able to succeed in doing that. That sounds like it's going to be nearly impossible to do. Now, these past couple of months or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with one of the set designs that will have all to do with Adam Driver and Daisy Ridley. Specifically, both Adam Driver and Daisy Ridley are set to film a sequence of what's being described as a scene for the major lightsaber duel between the two. The sequence is said to film this month and will involve both Daisy and Adam to use opposite lightsabers against each other. It's described that Daisy will be using Kylo's saber, and Adam will be using Rey's saber. It's described to be a symbolic sequence for the duel between the fight. The set design is described as a large stone bridge connecting from the large base to another. It will be shot over in Cardington. Daisy will also be hooked up to wirework as Adam performs moves, indicating that Kylo Ren will make Rey levitate in the air by use of the Force. So I really want to go over a couple of parts about this that really do excite me about this lightsaber duel in Episode 9. Now, we got a little tease about this in The Last Jedi. Of course, I'm referring to when Rey picked up Kylo Ren's lightsaber and ignited it. You know, even Snoke kind of referred to it as, steal that fiery spit of hope. And you can see, all of the little tones in The Last Jedi that tease of what's to come in Episode 9. So Rey using Kylo Ren's lightsaber and Kylo Ren using Rey's lightsaber, I think is brilliant. I think that that is one of the most amazing things that anybody could do for a lightsaber duel between these two main characters. Now, I think that what they're trying to do here, since it is described to be a symbolic sequence, it could be that maybe it's going to show us, or a little bit of foreshadowing, maybe Kylo Ren using Rey's saber indicates that he is going to have a redemption arc in this movie and will return as Ben Solo. And as for Rey, it could mean something dark is on the way for her character, or that she's drowning in the dark side of the Force, or something around those lines. So if it is a symbolic sequence, that means that there's going to be a lot of foreshadowing and a lot of meaning as to why they're using opposite lightsabers. As far as the set design goes, I really want to talk about this because we've been hearing about this set design for the longest time now. It's described as two large bases with a very large bridge in the middle that both Kylo Ren and Rey will be fighting on. And eventually that bridge breaks into two pieces and halves. So I think what they're trying to do is they're really trying to create this emotional roller coaster, just like in Revenge of the Sith, between both Anakin and Obi-Wan. I don't know about you guys, but to me, viewing that lightsaber duel in Revenge of the Sith was literally like a roller coaster. I mean, it was going up and down as far as expectations went, and you knew what was really at stake. A lot was at stake in that duel. So in order to really top that duel from episode, of course, 3, I think that J.J. Abrams really has to show us exactly what's at stake here for these characters, Kylo Ren and Rey, and where they may very well be going after the duel ends. So I can see that they're trying to create environments around them that are pretty much covered in chaos. Everything is crumbling, getting destroyed. A lot of pyrotechnics are going to be used for this sequence in the major duel. We even heard about these two fighting in the catacombs a couple of weeks ago. It sounds like it really is going to basically be combining all elements of all the lightsaber duels in the movies, I should say, into one big movie. And that's honestly brilliant, I gotta say. As far as them using opposite lightsabers, does it really make sense to you guys? Because to me, I think it sounds amazing. I'm just trying to imagine this in my head right now. It sounds like JJ is really trying to mix things up and really create a unique experience. I'll never forget when I saw The Last Jedi TV spot when Rey actually used the crossguard I was pumped. I mean, I was hyped. I was like, what's going on here? You know, is she gonna use this thing against Kylo? What's happening, right? And it ended up that she only used it for like a total of 3 seconds, right? Wasn't anything really. So now in episode 9, she's actually going to be using this thing against Kylo Ren in this lightsaber duel itself. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon.